Really, it's been all hands on deck.
It's been bittersweet. It's been at times frustrating and draining, and at other times so illuminating and inspiring.
We saw that many members of our community were losing their jobs. They didn't have any financial support.
It's very personal to us. We know the neighborhoods that our families live in. We've been to their houses. They've come to our offices. They're not just a statistic or a percentage.
But in some ways, I feel that it's pulled us closer together through this crisis than ever before.
Public health experts say minority communities are being hit hardest by COVID-19, and that includes the Latino community in Oregon. Latinos represent more than 27% of COVID deaths in hotspots, even though they are just 18% of the population.
When COVID-19 hit, our organization responded immediately. Our staff immediately were in the community, calling, checking in on folks. What do children need? Children are out of school. What do families and parents need?
We started getting calls from families who couldn't pay their rent, who couldn't pay their bills or put food on the table.
So Latino Network moved really quickly to respond, launching a group called the COVID-19 Response Team. Over the course of about 7 weeks when the pandemic first hit, we were able to serve over 300 families with over $150,000 in client assistance funds. We recognized the enormous critical digital divide that was facing our community. Students really needed support accessing their distance learning.
Bringing little bits of joy into the homes of our kiddos and their parents through virtual story times, through Instagram takeovers, and just really continuing to foster that human connection.
All that COVID did was to distill the huge disparities, the huge racial disparities, the huge economic disparities that are already existing in our community.
Probably the biggest project that we were part of is the Oregon Worker Relief Fund. What became very apparent was that the heavy hit industries were also the industries where a lot of Latinx immigrants are impacted. And the fact that a lot of them wouldn't be able to get into the unemployment insurance system in the state, we had to create a new system on our own, completely new.
We have been able to help more than 10,000 people. People really crying, saying, thank you. Thank you for taking care of us. Thank you, because without you, we don't have anything.
Without that immigrant cook in the back, there is no restaurant. Without that immigrant agricultural worker, there are no orchards, there's no food on the table.
People are protesting and giving voice to what we're all feeling right now. No one's lives matter until Black lives matter. That's something that we truly believe deeply in our core.
Our struggles are connected. You can't deny the intersection, and we have work to do to stay true to that commitment to being absolute solidarity with our brothers and sisters in the Black Lives Matter movement.
We have faith that this is going to end and that we are resilient, and we know, and I know that there is light at the end of the tunnel.
All of this, it's just like the dedication of the staff during this time is just inspirational to me. And it's just something that's really moving to me, because I know that some of our staff are struggling in their own families. There are challenging days still ahead. People are still needing food. They're still needing to go to work to provide and pay their rent. Those things don't stop. And we intend to be here as long as they need us. And that's why we need more than ever community support to ensure that people thrive.